I'm just trying to drown in that pussy. Yeah. So they dangerous on where she took me. That girl, she savage. That girl, she savage. Dangerous on. Yeah, dangerous on. Pussy on lock. That's better on. That girl, she savage. That girl, she savage.
Hello, beautiful souls. This is Miss Empress Joshette. Hello, Spirit Medium, Tarot Reader, Voodoo Priestess. Today I'm going to do a general read for my earth sign. Sorry, I was trying to find my cards. Okay, so we're just going to do a general read for my earth signs. Remember, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you may go on empressjoshette.com. You may find me on Groupons or message me directly through Facebook or Instagram, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hellos. See what's going on. What's going, Earth? Get it, Earth. Get it. Not playing. All right, y'all. So the first card is the Queen of Wands. I love the Queen of Wands because the Queen of Wands is someone who is very, and this doesn't mean this has to be a feminine energy. This could very well be a masculine energy as well, be a male as well. So don't really get stuck on actual gender roles, okay? So the Queen of Wands is someone who's very creative, that is very abundant as well. This person can be very beautiful. This person also, I don't know if a black cat has anything to do with things because I see a cat in this picture. And maybe even sunflowers, because sunflowers are sticking up. Maybe you like them, as well as like maybe lions. I'm just pointing out things that are kind of sticking out to me. And so the Queen of Wands actually is a very creative soul, someone who, whatever you do, again, I always say earth signs, whatever you do, it ends up turning to gold anyway. You're sitting very high in your power. You know what's necessary, what you need to do in order to change situations or to create abundance for yourself, okay? This is someone who's very knowledgeable, intelligent, and knows how things are, all right? I do also feel so then we get the Death card in the middle. This could be a ending to a cycle, whether this is like some stressful situations, finances, a job, a relationship, a partnership, whichever this is. There's something that we're getting in order to get to our 10 of Cups, our emotional happiness, okay? So this is kind of the full deal, whether this is like having a happy family, happy home, happy children. You're starting to get everything that you've actually wished for starting to come in. This could also be deading of a behavior that you know you need to stop in order for things to actually come together for you, okay? Now, I do have the Devil card, which tells me there could be kind of a narcissistic energy or a negative energy that's going on in between your space. Now, because I do see 3, this could be whether this is someone in the midst of your love life, so like an additional energy that really shouldn't even be there. That, because you see how it's like there's a third party situation. So a third party doesn't necessarily have to be another lover. This could be a family member, a friend that is dabbling too much into your business or into things. So you always want to be careful with this, only because people have a tendency to play mind games if they're a little bit envious or if they don't want things to come into fruition for you, okay? So just be very, aware. I think, as far as earth signs, you're very intuitive. So if something doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right, but don't let third party energies kind of fuck up what you have going for you, okay? Now, yep, I see like it feels like we want to get stability right now, getting things that are stable and together, getting to where we just feel okay. We want to like our home. That could even have to do with decorating now and making it feel lively, or just being able to spend more family time, or at least just all things coming together when it comes to your household, making sure we're caught up on bills, things look the way that we want, we're organized, cleaning, we're very happy in our home setting, because sometimes your home can be like your hospital, okay, like your place. You could be also an introvert, all right? Now the next card is the Emperor. We may have an Emperor around us, or you are an Emperor. You're someone who carries power very well. This could, an Emperor, again, could be a feminine energy as well. That means you can operate in both masculine and feminine energy in order to get shit done, okay? So with an Emperor, this just means that this could be someone who is a great father figure, someone who knows how to provide, all right, as well as to make moves for their dynasty, all right? Now, the only thing with an Emperor, because I have not pulled the Empress yet, is sometimes, and remember, this doesn't necessarily have to be your story, but it is someone else's. So the Emperor could have, usually if I see an Emperor, I should see an Empress, because an Emperor always has an Empress next, all right? So with this person could be really great, but in their negative energy, they can also be like a Casanova player mode, all right? So this person can be very handsome or very beautiful, very strong, know how to make financial choices for themselves, as well as know how to heal themselves. Now I do get the Chariot. Chariot. So with the Chariot, there could be some type of movement that's happening, whether you're changing jobs, changing locations. This also can be like maybe offers that are coming your way. You need to decide what offer it is that you want. Now, I do also get a Page of Swords. So a Page of Swords is someone, there could be some type of communication coming in towards you as far as for information that you needed, or some communication maybe you're not going to be too fond of. All right. Oh wow, boom, there goes the Empress. Okay, there she is. So now that I pulled the Emperor and the Empress, this tells me this is definitely a divine counterpart. So if you're in a relationship right now, or you're coming into this, it looks like we have an actual soulmate match. Okay, because what did I just say? An Emperor has an Empress. Okay, so this two right here, these are soulmate vibes. So there definitely is an Emperor and an Empress, and there are some things that need to be deaded as well as faced in order to continue forward. Okay, I'm only saying that because I also get the Revenge card. So you want to be careful of a feminine energy from the past or whichever that may kind of fuck up this energy, as well as this could be like a family member, a friend, or an ex-friend, someone who has a tendency to carry dark energy. So this is someone who definitely will be, of course, take this where it lies with you. Kind of does black magic. Remember, black magic, any type of negative magic that we do always comes back, or prayers or speaking negatively on people always inevitably comes back. So that's why I always say we don't deal with darkness over here. Okay, it's not necessary, nor is it something that you need to, but you also have to remember, because you are such a deacon of light, definitely if you sit as an Empress and an Emperor, you are going, it's like, you know, dark people almost attract to you. And the reason that is because when it's dark, inevitably we all look for the light, right, in order to get out of the darkness. So also be aware and have discernment about the energy that's around you. Keep your things to yourself until it's actually come into full-fledged fruition. All right. Now again, this is a stop talking, so it means stop talking and just listen and be able to look at things that are going on. Maybe we're talking too much, we're missing a little bit of the point when it comes to a situation or someone around us, as well as it looks like you got some good shit going for you, but you don't need to let your issues fuck it up. So you do not want to self-sabotage whatever is coming in. You need to be very careful, because you have a tendency to self-sabotage by overthinking. Okay. And then next you have some good shit coming on. So whatever's going on right now, I wouldn't be too concerned. If you do have some worries, I haven't pulled out really any negative cards for you, or signs. So just know that something good is definitely coming, but you do have choices that need to be making actual movement in order to create this. It doesn't need to make sense on paper. I don't know why I feel like I need to say this. Whatever's going on, it doesn't need to make sense on paper, because you walk divine. So if you're applying for housing or grants, you know, such as like home loans and things, it doesn't matter about exactly, you don't want to just worry about just the requirements. Yes, you will qualify just based on some of your requirements, but it also feels like just because who you are, because there's going to be some things that are going to come into you that doesn't even make sense. Maybe you felt like you didn't have the requirements that were necessary in order for this to come in, and it comes in anyway. So don't get so stuck on certain requirements that need to happen in order for things to come into fruition, because it feels like you've been doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to manifest the things that you need. Okay, it's really all about you. Okay, then I get the Star Ancestor card. So this tells me you could be very in tune with yourself. You may be someone who is really divinely connected. You may be spiritual, religious, whichever that is. It doesn't really matter. It just tells me that you definitely are connected to the divine in some type of way. You notice all the little things as well as the big things. You could be someone who picks out like animals, like, oh look, it's a squirrel, oh it's a deer, like one of those. All right, now I also see that you're a little colorless. So there could be just a lot of things where maybe we just aren't feeling like our greatest. We're kind of feeling like, I don't know. So with this, you always just want to make sure that we are also inputting into ourselves as we input into others. Remember, if not only are you a mother, a father, a partner, a niece, a nephew, whatever it is, you're not only that, you're actually your own person. So you need to make sure you love on you, because when you love on you, it shows other people how to love on you. Okay, they're just going to mimic what you do for yourself. So if you don't do anything for yourself, then whoever is in your circle is not going to do shit for you either, because you show people how they love on you. Never assume that other people should just assume or know. That's why communication should be very clear when it comes to friendships and relationships, about how we love on ourselves and how we love on others. We're not all the same. You're not like an ex. You're not like anyone like on TV. This is real life. Okay. All right. So that's all that I have today for my earth signs. So until next time, toodles.